Pat McGinley. And who's the third one? Jimmy Gilmore, I should say, that's right.
Rennick, Ed Archer's famous horse, Rennick out here for Satnam. Jack Archer's brother has Cash for Ed. Beauty of Alex Warner's for Henry, and Guess of Elliston's for Pete Webb. So out they come, the first play, it's going to be Ed Banarive, who hasn't had a game yet, and Satnam Dillon sends a punching drive out there, looking for Henry Porter, but the number 2 is going to be Cote Zegas. Picks it up, he has played seriously well all tournament. Zegas on the far side, being chased by Henry Porter. He's still got control of it. He's about 80 out. He decides to put the power on, sends it up in favour of Jose Martinez. Martinez tried to do a bit with it. The little pass at the goalpost. Can Peter Wett stop it in time? It's going to go and cross in front of the goal mouth, and the English will get a knock in.
All of those, England now have a chance to put themselves on the attack through their number 4, Peter Webb. He brings the ball in, unloads the big one down the ground. Callum Dillon takes the ball forward. He's been ridden off by his opposite number, the number 2 for Chile, Jose Zegas, or Cody Zegas, who sends the ball back. And I think you'll must find
and he gets hold of it beautifully. It's running down now. Who's going to be the first one to reach that? Running out the front there. It looks like it might be Martinez coming through. Oh, and that's a red flag. So England put the first score on the board. In favour of any team running into the sun or into the window range. So here we go now, and it comes out. It's taken out and picked up nicely there by James Porter. Porter's shot is Henry Porter. And as they go in there, there's been a whistle.
Building Guess that I actually play a lot myself, and he's a lot of fun for Pete Webb. Pete sends a crunching drive, looking for Satnam on Rennick on the big chestnut gelding. You don't want to let him go because he scored 3 goals in one half of these chuckers the other day. Rennick goes in with a bit of power. He's left it behind. Coming in now is Ed Banarive, his first game. Stolen now by Henry Porter. The umpire's whistle is gone, and the clock will stop again.
Okay, we're underway. From the back, it's Jose Pereira, and he gets a plenty of length on that one. It runs up. Now, next one to it, I think, is going to be and taken in there by the number 2 for England. And
so back for the second half of the first, we have Colagiri's Tali under Ed Banarive, James Lester's Merlin, who's playing for the Australian team for Satnam Dillon, my own Donegal playing for Henry Porter, and Al Simpson's Romanella for Pete Webb.
For Jose Martinez, Diva for Ronnie Wanless playing in...
Jose Pereira to take it. He'll run it up towards the halfway line now. Now he's looking for Cote. He's gone out on the right hand side, but he's going to give him a block, and he'll run through. Now he unloads, lets it go. It's running down right into that scoring zone. Who's the first one to it? It's going to be a backhand there by Petey Webb. It's right on the back line, taken in there by well, that's unusual.
Pete Webb bringing it out on Romanella of Al Simpson's, who's already won 1 pony prize this week, and Al was very, very proud indeed. Coming across, big right off there. Look at the 2 greys. We've got Pereira and Cote Zegas turning quickly. Can they get around? And Ed Banarive's been caught on the turn. The number 3, Andreas Vial, has a shot at goal. He's put it up to the 30, but Pete Webb is seeing what he had to do. Big right off there with Ed Banarive in the background. The back end is a beauty. Can Satnam get around? No, he cannot, because Jose Martinez is too good. And the shot coming forward now. Holy! But he's been allowed to get away with it, but stolen again by Satnam Dillon, who has the longest reach of any man in polo. Coming forward, the number 2, Cote Zegas, brings it around. Ed Banarive tries to get past him, goes for the hook. Hello. Now, an interesting thing to do. So Pereira has a shot at goal, and Chile get their second, and Jose Pereira riding
on the ground.
31 yards is all it's got to go. David Head has Jesse here for Andres Vial. Ronnie Wanless has Chile and Diva for the 1 and 2. Coming in quickly now. Andres Vial turns it quickly on Jesse of David Heads. He now gets a bit of speed on. Oh, and look at Satnam comes in, but that's a lovely shot there from Andres Vial. He's put it right down there. Coming across now, Cote Zegas may have just lost sight of where the goalposts were, then he went for...
From the back line, Peter Webb brings the ball in. He opens the shoulders up, gets it down to about the 80-yard mark. Back in defence, Chile through their number 3, Andre Vidal sends it back. He can't do much with it. Yes, he has found his number one in Jose Martinez. Just letting the traffic go through. That's a great play. Big hook out of his neck shot, leaving it there for Andre Vidal. Vidal just comes across the ground, just big settle down. But get around the Englishman, probably loads it up in a second. He's got the first shot. He's not going to go for the big shot. He's going to try and caress it through. A very difficult play when he's got the Englishman around. He goes to the near side, puts the ball straight between the posts. Up goes the
Right, so scoring goals against them not easy. In the ball goes now, and it comes out on with the number ones. Taken there by Benarive, but he puts it out over the sideline. Once again. Well, practice makes perfect.
Wasn't Jesse that was taking the last shot. Kabul maiden on it. And the number 4 is playing, that's Jose Patera playing Jamie from
Okay, we're underway.
Irregular.
And out of the ruck, it's Kodo Zegas. Knocks the ball out towards the sideline. He tries to pick up his number one there, that's Jose Martinez. He's got the ball, bringing it down the boards. It bounces a bit awkwardly for him, pops out into centre field. Coming in now is Henry Porter's there, but the ball is stolen, and
I've read Rob Ballard's for Kodo Zegas. Andres Vial has Kabul of Aidan Nuns, and Garangula have Janie under Jose Pereira. Bringing it forward now is Pereira, who scored 2 very good penalty twos in the last chucker to give Chile a little bit of a lead. A little bit, 3 goals, they're doing really well. He goes for the shot, somehow it's gone underneath the horse's neck of Ed Bannereve. It's gone right up in the middle. Pete Webb comes across with teams and players and horses, and holy.
oh, hits the post. It's bounced out, so
The pedal to the metal. Right. The one to watch for is Satnam Dillon on this chestnut gelding, because if he gets a bit of space, he will be seriously hard to catch. Here he goes now on Harry. He's taken on for the ride-off. He's gone to Kote Zegas hard. Kote comes in quickly. Satnam not happy about it. Come in quickly, Ed Bannereve. He turns sharply. Satnam comes round. He told me this morning he loves playing this horse. Now, Satnam comes in. There's a bit of a problem there on the far side.
So it's a hit on the spot, and it's taken here by Petey Webb. Now he'll just see if he's got some forward players running up. He's got plenty of them, gets plenty of length on that ball too. Running hard to it though there is Pereira. Pereira takes the ball out towards the sideline. He'll let it bounce off the boards. Who's he got going up front? He'll usually be looking for Kodo Zegas, and he's just hanging around behind him at the moment. Okay, so it's taken in the centre there now, picked up by Ed Bannereve, but no, stolen here by Martinez, and Martinez is called to leave it there by Pereira. Pereira bounces off the boards, he's on his own, but in comes Henry Porter to mark him hard for it. Those 2 players over the ball. Andres Vial now trying to drag the ball out off the boards, but Satnam Dillon pinches it, and Satnam takes it away now. He's got this big chestnut pony, Harry, running hard. He's stolen 2 lengths now. Look at Vial go back, try to hook him out of it, so he goes on the near side. He'll run it in towards the goal now, take it on the near side. Satnam Dillon will score for England.
Okay, Ed, 4, Ed. Viva Chile, look at him go. Well done, you Chilean fans. Ed Bannereve and Satnam comes in. Satnam goes hard again. Riding Beano. Brown gelding I bought many, many years ago as a 3-year-old. And it's Ed Bannereve. Comes in. Beautiful backhand from Ed, turning up quickly. These 2 young players going in hard. And that was Henry Porter that came in hard. Now, Satnam comes in. Bannereve. I have my own horse, Beano, with Satnam. Ferdinand Furch has Millie with Henry Porter. And Thistle of Elliston for Pete Webb.
Okay, Jose Pereira takes the hit on the spot. He gets the 2nd shot, 3rd shot, but that 3rd one's got a bit of spin on it. Bit of off break on that one, and it's going to go. Oh no, it's picked up there beautifully by Andres Vial, but he doesn't quite get the angle across the goal. Of course, if you're an Aussie rules fan, we don't get points for them, only you do. So from the back line, Pete Webb takes it for England, drives it straight up the centre of the field, and look at young Ed Bannereve running hard to this one, checks the pony back on Al Simpson's little blazy pony there. He drives it up over the halfway line. He's looking for Henry Porter. Porter's going to get this one on the stick side, but a big bump from Jose Pereira takes him out of the way, and he drives it back down the boards. Now, who's going to be first on there? Ed Bannereve once again. He's starting to get used to this field now, and he's bringing the ball around. A nice cover there from Peter Webb. Takes Jose out of the way, but now the ball bounces off and Kodo Zegas gets the backhand in. Now Martinez gets riding, but Pete Webb's read that beautifully. He cuts a little backhand round the pony's tail, not the length he likes. In comes Jose Martinez. Martinez now gets in front of Satnam Dillon. Peter Webb plays the near side shot. Oh, that's a lovely shot from Peter Webb because Satnam Dillon's read it beautifully. Up off the boards now. Henry Porter, oh, missed it there. Picked up by Andreas Vial, but then Andreas' shot is picked up by Peter Webb, and Peter Webb's coming down now. When he gets going, big Pete Webb, he can really move the ball. He brings it down, he's got an angled shot from here, just keeps control. Big bump from Andreas Vial. Peter Webb cuts it on the pony's neck, beautiful shot. It's going to go over the back line just to the right.
With the ball, I think the Chilean teams have paid the price for playing with the ball at the other end of the field. Didn't have the ground position. The Englishman took hold of it, and that's exactly what we're talking about from the back line. Jose Pereira takes the ball, a big one, down towards the halfway mark, but it looks as though it's Peter Webb who sends it back with a little bit of interest. He's got the ball on the end of the stick at the moment. He turns around, he let it go. He's put it down over the 60-yard mark. It looks as though it's going to go perilously close to the goalpost. But the back shot, that's a great back shot by Jose Pereira. Sent it out of harm's way to the sideline, and I think it may have gone, not had to still in the field of play. The Englishman comes around. It looks as though it's Ed Bannery, but can't, he has got it underneath the pony's neck.
Attack with a minute and a bit to go in this second chukker. The English have to retreat 30 yards until the ball is hit. Henry Porter goes in hard, and he goes to Coach Zegas first. Pereira's at the back. Going forward and running is Andres Vial. What can he do with this? Pereira's still taking his time. Satnam's waiting. Pereira has hit a couple of absolute monster shots so far. And Henry Porter gets the backhand. It's a beauty. And Ed Bannery did a good job. Get going, Satnam, because if the big brown gelding gets a bit of a move on, I'll be lucky to catch him. He gets a bit of a touch, and now it's Ed Bannery. He's called off it. Henry Porter comes down the left-hand side. He's got a bit of speed. Look at Porter go. He got ridden off. And one of the things that you must make...
There's no option but to blow their whistle. The rules state that it's all about safety.
Peter Webb rides in. So can the ball get in play before it goes? Yes, it does. So we've got 32 seconds left in the chukker. Now, it's a backhand there from Martinez. Martinez's shot is going to be covered here by Pereira. Pereira plays the backhand, but he's put it over the back line, not what he really wanted.
To be involved in this World Cup, and he's looking at pictures. So Pete Webb sends a crunching drive, looking for Henry Porter or even Ed Banner. Even what a play from Banner. He's gone around the outside, pulled off by Henry Porter, takes it left. See Ed Banner take the man out behind. Big ride off there from Henry Porter on the little mare Lady. She is literally tiny, but she loves putting her body on the line. And now she snuck out. Go on, little girl. He goes in hard. Coming in now is Pereira and Henry Porter with a big hook. But Andres Vial equal to the...
To gain you any points, this Chile now, through their number 4, Jose Pereira, have the chance to put themselves back at the other end of the field. I think he elects to bring the ball in. He's got the English number 1 coming up, but now he unloads the big one, looking for his number 2 in Jose Zegas. Comes up the field. He's now got himself in a very good position. Look at the play from the Chileans. He's got the first, the second, but unfortunately Dillon has the play. Goes for his back, frightened. Left it silly there for Peter Webb. Webb unloads the big one, sends it back quickly around. Look how they turn before the ball is struck. And as you'll see, a player sticks going in the air. The rules.
Oh, he gets a big slice whip, but it's along the ground. It's going to roll out to the right of the post for. Now will be taken by Chile. I'll say, well, that's a let off for us. Let's get going, boys. So, Jose Pereira brings the ball in from the back line. He's just trotting it out here now. He's got Andres Vial out on this side riding free, but unfortunately Zegas gets his pony in the way. Here comes Henry Porter. Porter has to take the ball out towards the sideline. Jose Pereira turns up in defence. In comes Satnam Dillon. Jose gets the near side backhand. Nobody there to take the pass, but in comes Petey Webb. Peter Webb now takes the ball out on the right hand side. Back goes Zegas, but Pete Webb, what a cracker of a goal. Under the pony's neck out there.
Now, stunning stuff, mate, and to see the English boys really, going down 4-1, and now they've got a bit of power and a bit of speed, and they're trying to get forward. And this Chilean team have been very dominant in all their games, getting a little bit of power against them from the English. And coming in now, Cote Zegas, who has been stunning so far. What a play from Peter Webb, but I think he might have hit it out over his own back line. The shot is good, it's straight, it's long, but it's gone out to left. Stopped twice by Zegas as he come in hard. that will end all of the different horses from different walks of life and different people getting very emotional about how well their horses have gone for them. Lovely shot from Pete Webb. Look out down there in front. That is a monstrous shot. It's come off the boards. It stayed in. Now, Pereira gets a little bit on it. Henry Porter doesn't see it. It's a big play. Pete Webb waiting perfectly. He knew exactly where it was going. Riding the lovely Bay Gelding Guess. That's a good play from Ed Bannereve. Got hold of his man. Coming in now. Riding Merlin is Satnam Dillon. And that's a bit of bad luck there for the number 3, Andreas Vial, because he's left it behind. Coming in hard. Satnam could sense him. Now Henry Porter comes down in the corner, tries to take the man out, takes his time, goes to the right. You can see how Porter takes the man out. This horse of James Lester's is a ripper, this Merlin. He brings it in, still in control. It's Satnam Dillon. He's 35 yards out. He's got the ball caught behind him.
And up goes the flag, and Peter Webb has put him in front now. 5 goals to 4. Gets hold of it nicely too. That's gone down, right down in front of goal. In comes Andres Fiala with a nice backhand. Gets him out of trouble. And running through there is Kodo Zega. Zega's shot takes it out towards the boards. In comes Pereira. He's first one in there. Henry Porter will go out worried for it though. So Pete Webb's in there. Although it's Satnam Dillon's in there as well. But anyway, nice shot by Ed Bannereve. That's gone right down into the zone, but picked up here by Kodo Zegas. Zegas will take it up onto the halfway line, almost on. Met there by Pete Webb coming across, and he had room. He's got away with it. Anyway,
ball back into the field of play. If it comes out over the boards, just leave it there and the umpires will pick it up. Coming in quickly now, Pereira on the little grey. Takes his time, gets a bit of a bounce off the cane, and that little number 1 is Jose Martinez, absolutely riding like a champion. He's broken his stick, but he doesn't care. Now, Satnam Dillon gets a bad bounce off the boards. He was disappointed with it, but it's meant that Andres Viala's got control. Peter Webb with a beautiful backhand. Umpire has to get out of the way. That was Fergus Gill and did so very well. Nice little play from Henry Porter as Ed Bannereve gets a little touch. Still in control. He's going to be called off in a minute by his number 2, Satnam Dillon. He loves to run, and this horse Merlin can do it for him. Look at the two of them right off. That's a magnificent play. What have we got? A minute and a half in the third chukker until half-time. Good play there from Satnam. It's gone forward. Look at them fighting, these two players, tooth and nail. And the ball will beat them out over the back line, but seriously tough polo from these boys.
Goals to 4 in favour of England. The umpire will call play very quickly. Jose Pereira comes in with the play. He now goes to the big one. He bruises the ball down the sidelines. But unfortunately, Webb's there in defence for England. He let the ball settle. He's been called for the tail shot. Isn't that great play? But unfortunately for Chile, Jose Pereira sends it back. Equal to the task of the ball to the boards. He'll let the ball come off towards, and there's another huge bump. Take that. How are your teeth? They're okay. I've still got my stick. He'll unload the big one down the top. He's got to be careful that he doesn't let that stick go. And as you that didn't hear it earlier on, the handicap system, which we will talk about during the day, -2 to 10. -2 when you start, 10 when you're at the peak of the game. We have the great Sinclair Hill with us today. He achieved that great handicap as Peter Webb takes the ball forward. The first hooter sounds to end the third chukker. They've got 30 seconds. What can Peter Webb do? The Chileans come across the front of him. He's fouled the first one. I think the umpire's whistle may have put an end to the play.
As well, so we have a lot ahead of us for the rest of the afternoon. Sit down, grab hold of someone you like the look of, get a drink, and let's really enjoy this. The hit has come through, a big shot from Pereira, coming in hard now. Satnam comes in, and that is a beautiful backhand from Pete Webb. Ed Bannereve comes in quickly, but the shot from Andres Vial has been read by Henry Porter. What good polo from these teams. Porter sent it through, and that is Vial. Sending it over. Coach Zegas comes in, so too does Pereira. Oh, the hook from Ed Bannereve is a monster. And this shot heading over into the corner from Coach Zegas. Coming in to pick it up, a big ride off there from the 1 and the 3. Satnam Dillon, belly shot there. You don't see those except if you're on the downs. And it's going to be Satnam Dillon riding the chestnut gelding. Harry again from Elliston. He comes in hard. He goes to take on the next player. And look at Satnam come through on Harry. The English want to make it to the final. Go Harry, you little champion. He's up over the 60. Has he got the speed? He goes round the grey horse. Oh, but what a backhand from the Chilean number 2. Coming in now. Andres Vial. Uh-oh. Look out, look out. Another penalty. Oh.
And he cracks it, he gets it in the air. That's a hell of a penalty from Peter Webb. As I said,
on Gus Aguirre's ballerina, we've got Ball makers Moe, sorry, that's Norm Mackay's Moe for Henry Porter, Harry for Satnam, as you heard me say before, and Kolagiri on Tali for, Kolagiri's Tali for Ed Banareve. Coming in again, Satnam's made a little play. Look at that Harry push, he's gone in, he's given these English a chance. The Poms are on the charge, here they come down, Porter picks it up, beautiful little second swing, can he get enough on it? Porter to score, and the English are coming, 7 goals to 4.
Better on young Ed Banareve out there. He's enjoying this, I would imagine. First time out there for England.
They've come back to the halfway once again. England on the attack. Webb takes the ball forward. He settles things down. Look how still he sits in the saddle. Lets the horse do the work. He concentrates on hitting the ball. But unfortunately, Chile through Jose Zegas, or Cody Zegas sends the ball back in defence. It looks as though it's going to be the Englishman once again. Comes around, the number 2, Satnam Dillon, takes it forward. What's he going to do with this? He's been hooked out of the first one. He checks to come up from behind, can't get the ball. Leaves it sitting there for the Jose Martinez, who lets the ball settle, but I think once again...
Family for sending horses down.
Okay, the free hit now being taken by Pereira, and Pereira gets plenty of length on this one, right through the crowd. Pete Webb back there in defence. Going up there is Martinez, but Pete Webb gets the backhand in. Lovely ones in centre field there. Cody Zegas finds it on the near side. In comes Satnam Dillon now, but Satnam Dillon leaves it there for Henry Porter. No, he's put it up in front of Pereira. Pereira, he takes on the near side, can't quite pick up the next one. In comes young Martinez, Pony slips on him. In comes Ed Banareve. Now, backhand shot there by Henry Porter, but plenty of red shirts back there in defence. Cody Zegas tries to settle things down, but doesn't quite get onto a Pereira shot. Out towards the sideline, Andros Vial comes in there. The ball hits the boards, and that's called a force or a safety. And it's a hit from 60 yards opposite the spot with the ball across the line. If you can remember all that, you're doing better than that.
Thanks, Ian. Well, we're commencing play now on the international field.
Ed Banareve picks this one up. Lovely play from Banareve. He's still got control of the ball. He tries to get a bit of speed on. He's still got it stuck now. Banareve puts it underneath. He's got to be careful. He'll need to do something with it. The Chilean players are entitled to be there. Webb sends it through. It's gone left. Off a pony. And a big backhand there. Turning quickly. Fantastic play from...
Yeah, so bring it up the sideline now. Pete Webb has taken the ball there. He's got the backhand shot. Brings it into centre field. Drop down there in front of Satnam Dillon. He actually got a stick to the ball. Played a bit of tennis with it now. He's got it sitting there now. And Zegas is there, but he can't come in. Control by Satnam Dillon now. Now Pete Webb's giving him a big lead out on the right. Doesn't quite get the distance. Zegas is going to get the backhand, but in comes Satnam. Steals the ball. Keeps it running towards the goal for England. Now he beats the hook. Now he runs it down the goal. It bounces off the pony. It's sitting out there frightened, but Pereira gets hold of it. He puts it out off the centre line. Who's going to be the next to it? In comes Pete Webb. Pete Webb's approach shot. Oh, Henry Porter gets a stick to the ball. Knocks it off the line. Satnam comes. Oh, beautifully cleared by Pereira. Pereira takes the ball out. And in comes Pete Webb. He's gone back very, very deep. Good safe backdoor play by Peter Webb. Brings it up into the zone. Now coming back here. It's going to be Cody Zegas. Watches the ball roll to the back line. He's still got control. Unloads from there. Puts it out towards the sideline. Martinez tries to get the pony going. Pete Webb's out there in defence. Martinez right on the boards. Those two over the ball. No, Martinez can't put the stick down on that one. Coming in now is Satnam Dillon. Satnam. Getting pushed hard there, so in comes Ed Banareve. Tries to give him a bit of cover, but Satnam's able to turn the pony up, and now he's got control of the ball. They'll try and run into centre field from here. Satnam bring it up there. Andres Vial gets a backhand in. Doesn't get a lot of length on it. Now it bounces out for, well, the whistle blows, so they were coming from 3 different... So this and Pereira socks the ball, and it's through, and so... Well, let's see how Chile can go from this one.
They have indeed, Ian, and it was through some bad language, I believe, and so that's why it was a technical penalty that moved down there. So that was Chile's first goal since the end of the first, and they really did need to do this. This mare of Satnam's is quite a flyer. He's not happy with that. He's left it behind. Satnam's got to be careful. Needs to get out of the way. Let Pereira turn. Pereira's got a bit of speed coming through. Porter gets a little touch. He made enough. Now Pereira picks it up again. The number 4, Henry Porter, swinging at him like a windmill. Can't quite get it. The shot from Pereira's left behind. Now, what a turn from Henry Porter on that little horse Sally of Simon Walker's. He turns quickly and look at her try. Satnam comes in and says, "You take the man." I've got the ball. He comes in hard. He's told to leave it. Satnam comes in again, but so too does Zegers. Pereira behind. How does Satnam keep that over there? 30 seconds to go as the bell goes. Right. Satnam still in control. England want a goal. Want to be 3 up. Going into the last. Satnam's got some speed. He's gone round with the little brown mare Saigon. Satnam Dylan. He's hit it too far. He's put it. Where is it? The Chileans have saved it. That is an unbelievable save. The ball goes out over to the boards. That will finish the force chucker. Give these two teams that England need to win by 5 to make it through to the final. Chile can lose this game and still make it through to the final due to their superior goal margin. So Chile to win by 5 if they want to get through. We'll talk about the Australian game when they come out to play the might of Argentina, the powerhouse. Pereira has sent a huge pass up. Zegers is coming around. So to what a play from Zegers on the near side. Coming in quickly with Satnam. And as Angelina for Ed Bannereed. Rennick of Ed Archer's the big chested gelding of the white face is an absolute flying machine. 30 Furch has Millie for Henry Porter and Thistle for Elliston for Pete Webb. But the shot from the Chileans was a monster, but it's gone straight to the flying horse Rennick. He's good. Many, many goals. Look at Rennick go, but he's hit it too far. Coachy Zegers, the back end. Look out. Satnam's got it, and he's going to burn the corner and keep going. Rennick takes the ride off. He loves it. He's like a rugby horse. Goes in. Pete Webb on Thistle. Turns quickly. A little Elliston gelding. Coming across now is Jose Pereira. The shot from Webb is a monster, but it's out to the right.
Okay, well, Pete Webb doing everything he can now to push this lead out. So from the back line, Chile now will hit in. Jose Pereira brings the ball in from the back line. Takes it, lofts it beautifully, and look at Jose Zegers comes in now, beats the hook, taps the ball forward. Jimmy is there to play the ball into centre field for England. Henry Porter takes it across centre field. Jose Pereira wasn't happy about that, but the umpires are so. But Porter keeps control of the ball. He'll take it right out to the left. Now they can afford to play a little defensively here in terms of getting the ball down towards the goal. But that's a nice play from Henry Porter. He's giving himself a bit of stick room. But in comes Andreas Vial. Vial hits the ball on the near side out to the boards. In there's Martinez. Martinez almost falls out of the saddle, getting the next shot. Bounces off a pony sitting on the boards. Jim. Oh, no, isn't it Satnam out there, I think? Anyway, the whistle is blown as he tries
To win by 5 to get in. What a game. Pereira brings it in. 2 minutes 22. There's only 30 seconds until they'll blow the first bell to try and change the chucker. Satnam Dylan, big backhand out into the middle. Coming across now is Martinez and little Thistle with Henry with Pete Webb. The shot from Martinez, he's left it behind. Good shot from Ed Bannereed, but Jose Pereira in good position.
Let's go. It looks as though it's very evenly poised at this point, taken forward there by the number 2 for Chile. Jose Zegers he sends it down the ground. It looks as though it's going to avoid the head. It does so too. It's left there too. Jose Martinez can't get the next shot and leaves it there for his number 3. That's Andre Vela. Puts the ball straight to the right of the goalpost from behind to the sounds. To Chile v England as the Webb sends the ball down to the half mile. He's given that ball a ride, coming through very, very quickly. Dylan Allen says thank you very much, but unfortunately loses this team.
So Pat, our horses out here quickly. Tiara of Gusagiris for Ed Bannereed. Bino, that Satnam's on now is one of my own. Then we have Lady from Elliston and Alex Warner's Screw for Henry Porter and Pete Webb. Coming in quickly, picked up by Henry Porter on the little chested mare. Lady, the shot has gone a long way up. What can Pereira do? Can Pete Webb get in there as well? Pereira doesn't get enough on it. Coming in quickly, Henry Porter, nice little flick, but it's completely cooked. His number 2. Now it's going to be Martinez. He picks that one up in the middle of nowhere. Lovely little flick from Bannereed. He comes around again. Off the pony, good backhand from Pereira, looking for Andreas Vial, tries to get it off the boards, can't get the pony round. Jose Martinez does, and quickly, look at him go. He's round the outside of Porter, coming in now. Porter's got the hook. Ed Bannereed, it's come off a pony, he can't make a play. Satnam steals it.
Yeah, the Chilean players are just very quickly. They're just showing a little bit more speed at this point. Can it convert into goal? No, it doesn't. It goes over the back line.
He's very, very light on the horse. He does some great things with it. But in comes Pete Webb now with the backhand shot. Drives the ball right down. It's going to bounce and head for the boards. Coming back in defence, there's Jose Pereira. Pereira hits the backhand, takes it out towards the board, helps on his way by the owl shot. Up there now, here's this little man, Jose Martinez, goes in against Big Pete Webb, and he gets the...
For Cote and Andreas Vial. And for Jose Pereira, we've got Bobby of David Heads. So grateful to everyone that lent ponies. Out the back, we have Zeggers. The back end is a beauty. It's gone up there, but to his credit, Henry Porter, the young lad, has been everywhere. Pete Webb turns quickly on Screw. He tries to do a little bit. He sends the pass out now, looking for Ed Benarive, who comes across. Now the English can go through with a bit of speed. Look out, because here comes Satnam, riding the big brown gelding Beano. The back end from Cote Zeggers is magnificent. Sends it across. Pereira reads it. Can Porter get a hook on him? They come across to the far side. England trying to score. Chile holding on, trying to make the final. It's going to be Martinez on the far side. Pereira as well. Coming in quickly. Henry Porter's just looking around as though he's dropped a $2 coin. He's everywhere.
The centre field. Ed Benarive comes to centre field. He's got the first up, the big bump. He goes for the centre shot. What a great centre shot that was. Up to Satnam Dillon. He's got the ball on the music. Look together. This is going to be a great goal. Put your hands together. England will put another goal up. 8 goals to 5. They've got a few seconds yet to come back to the centre. They've 8 goals to 5.
No time off, they've just wait until these players get back here in line, make sure that there's no enemy. Here comes off the line out now, and out there is Ed, and he just gets a little backhand shot, but Pete Webb's in there now. They need 2 goals to get into this, but unfortunately the Hooter beats them, and Chile haven't beaten them, but they've beaten them for a place in the final. So hey, how about a wonderful hand? What a great fast game of polo that was. So we'll confirm that for you later, but I think that means the first of our finalists for 2017 will be the holders of the Polo World Championship Cup. They won it in their home country 3 years ago, and that is Chile.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us for Game